Good morning, everybody. We are using our real voice today. I just need to have my tea, you know. Hello. We are here. Is my... No? Okay. Alright. Let's consult the picker wheel. What are we playing today? I was kind of hoping it would be this. We're getting back to some good old Ghost Recon. Now, the only reason we are not adding Wildlands to the picker wheel just yet, it will get added in the future, is because I don't want to add too many options, because then our content will feel a bit harebrained and scattered. It's already kind of getting that way, but keep in mind, I'll show the picker wheel here again. It already looks like a lot of options, but that's also because it would be the same options if we cut this literally in half, but each option has a second input so that it diversifies it a little more, so it makes it a little more random. But otherwise, there's how many here? There's 22. So there's 11 options. That is, of course, Skyrim, Fallout 4, Chivalry 2, Skyrim mod making, Assassin's Creed 2, Medieval OC creation, Insurgency Sandstorm, Power Wash Simulator, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Web Fishing, Half Sword demo, and that's it. So, with it being Ghost Recon Breakpoint, let's get the category switched. I think I can run... No, I don't think I can run my VTube model while also playing Breakpoint. But... I do have my looping GIF here. So, I know it's a little bit of cheating when it comes to VTuber to have a looping GIF of your model, but don't really have an option with my current PC setup. VTube Studio is not very resource intensive, but when it comes to certain games and certain mod lists for certain games, OBS, streaming, and VTube Studio, that can be a little bit too much for my PC. So something tends to lag. VTube Studio, video game, both. So I tend not to do too much. Now, if it's something like Power Wash Simulator, I can use my model for that. But it's Breakpoint. Okay. We're gonna play this for 4 hours and then maybe continue, but maybe use the TTS at the 4-hour mark. Depends. Because I've already had a little snack, so I'm not particularly hungry. We'll see what I'm at the 4-hour mark. It's already almost 11:30. Jesus Christ, I've been up since 5. I've been sitting here kind of just scrolling on YouTube Shorts, which is apparently pretty good as far as the content it throws at you. And watching some streams, and I was just kind of watching the time go by, and it's like already 11:30, and I'm already feeling quite bored, although that's self-inflicted by watching the shorts. And I was like, you know what? Let's go live. Let me just get everything set up here. I've got to open up my Ghost Recon folder. Let's see. And it's been a while since I modded Ghost Recon. Breakpoint, that is. But I could mod it at any time, but I'd rather not, like, mod it, you know. I kind of just want to finish the playthrough and then continue to mod it. It won't ruin the playthrough, although it potentially could. But, you know, I just don't want to mess with it because I'm lazy. Excuse me. Let me open Ubisoft. Okay. Let me have a little bit of tea. Now, my vocal cords were very strained after Friday's stream. But I think possibly it's because it just was recovering quickly this weekend. Since yesterday. Or the fact that I slept Friday night, and then I got a nap in on Saturday, and then I slept Saturday night. And sleeping, of course, helps your body repair. And I wasn't really using my voice on Saturday because I had to call off my my TTRPG session. I would say D&D, but it wasn't D&D. It was Shadow Dark. I had to call that off, which the other players managed to hang out and do other things, which thankfully I didn't ruin the day for them. But I was just so exhausted that I'm like, sorry guys, I need to go rest. And I think I think I took a nap. I'm not sure what time it was that I took a nap, but I remember waking up at 4:30, and considering our... And I slept for a good few hours. And considering our tabletop role-playing game sessions kind of end at 3 o'clock my time, it's kind of like, yeah, there's no way I would have made it through the session. Because the thing is, I could have bit the bullet and just, you know, sat through it and dealt with it. But when I'm exhausted, I tend not to pay attention very well. And I also tend not to enjoy something that should be enjoyable. To no fault of anyone that I'm enjoying it with. Or rather, that I'm not enjoying it. But you know what I mean. Like, I'll just be so tired that I can't have fun. Alright, let's launch the game. Also, apparently, Ubisoft is starting to sunset certain features of Ghost Recon Wildlands. Certainly, you can't open prestige crates anymore. Now, let me explain what prestige crates are. Prestige crates are loot boxes that you could acquire by spending prestige points. Now, what are prestige points? Prestige points are something you acquire. They're prestige credits, I think. But you can acquire them from either completing daily solo challenges, daily community challenges, or daily task force challenges. And it would give you a certain amount of... you know, credits, and then you would spend that on the prestige crates. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of that system, because it's predatory in nature, and just, it's kind of a grind to the point that it's just straight up easier to, you know, just pay for it. But it was still a somewhat consumer-friendly practice of allowing the player to earn store items without spending any money, even if it's still a bit bunk. I just need to turn on my mod here. So you can't do that anymore, and you might go, oh, that's not that big of a deal, is it? Until you realize that certain game modes would reward you with permanent, not permanent, but like you could unlock it once and then it was done and you couldn't unlock it again. You could unlock rewards of prestige credits. So that, take for instance, if you're in the permadeath mode called Ghost mode, if you played that, when you reached certain objectives in the game, like you completed this mission, for an example, it would give you a certain number of prestige credits that you could then spend on prestige crates. Well, that doesn't work anymore. Well, it's not that it doesn't work anymore, they just sunset the service, so you can't unlock prestige crates anymore. And here's the real kicker. Because prestige crates were one item, and you could get duplicates giving you very little in-store value. When you opened 20 prestige crates, you could unlock one store crate, which you have to spend real money on, for free. So of course you can still buy stuff in the store, but here's where it gets also a little tricky. Because they changed it a while ago so that store items are on a rotating shelf, And if there was an item that you wanted, but it wasn't being sold at the time, the idea is the customer has to stockpile, I think it's literally called like ghost coins. And then when their item is on offer, then they spend it. So it's getting players to spend money on the premium fake currency and then maybe not even spend it because the thing they want isn't being sold. I feel like this might violate some sort of European consumer practice thing, but of course no one ever talks about it because Wildlands is an old game now. So, unfortunate. Now we need to log out and log back in. Now don't get me wrong, I like Wildlands and I like Breakpoint, but Ubisoft kind of fucked it for a while. Which also tells me that Wildlands is kind of on a ticking time bomb, no pun intended, since it's a war game. Okay, let me turn the music off. Wildlands is on a timer, since they sunset the prestige crate things, and it's no longer functional. It's only a matter of time before they turn off the store items, which I'm sure will be last because they still want to make money off the game. They will probably start to turn off servers for the other game modes, being Guerrilla mode and Mercenaries mode and all that. And then eventually they will turn off the servers for whatchamacallit. They will eventually turn off the servers for just playing co-op. Which when they do that with Wildlands, that means it's a matter of time before they do that with Breakpoint. And the only problem with them doing that with Breakpoint is an online-only game.
Got one. Over there.
Also, I wanna do one more thing before we get going. Here's some music while we figure this out. So with Breakpoint being an online-only game, which, all things considered, will probably be a while before they turn anything off. We won't be able to play it in a certain number of years. Make sure I'm not... Okay. Just making sure. Okay. So...
Got a hostile.
Now... Now, I enjoy my time in Breakpoint these days. I have fun. Because... Well, it's usually in spite of Ubisoft, not because of them. But the mods make it fun.
Roger. Moving to target. All set. The target. Okay, Ghost Lead. We're clear. All clear here.
Okay. Now, this is also a random build. We We rolled on Echelon Pathfinder, although I am choosing to play as other classes as well, just to grind them out. But our main class is Pathfinder. Echelon is our chosen faction, like of choice, but we're playing as the Pathfinder class. And the SC40K. The SC40K is our main weapon of choice. So, give me that, honey. Yeah. Yeah, give me that. Let's check our map real quick. Okay, we just need to go a little bit more east.
Go. I'll find a way to link up later. All clear
Yep, right here.
You go. I'll catch up.
Meow. I almost should see if I can recreate the famous Akira shot. You know what? I like to roleplay walk. Let's roleplay walk for a bit. Sensitivity feels a little bit too high in third person, which of course we can change. All right, let me have some more tea. And to be honest, even though I am wanting to stream today and I am enjoying myself, currently enjoying myself, I think I need to take at least one day off a week. Now, of course, the weekend streams have always been optional. They have always been a maybe. At least recently. Maybe not always, but that's how I'm currently treating it. But I think for the sake of, you know, mental, physical, I need at least one day a break, a 1 day a week time off.
Hold up.
Oh, wrong button.
Eyes on a hostile.
Just this button.
Bad guy spotted.
Creature identified.
Maneuvering now, boss.
On your go, Ghost Lead.
I'm on the target.
Eyes on him! Back you up, boss.
I was trying to be slick. I was trying to get to the bush. But then he turned, so I figured I could hide in this bush. But this one was not high enough. This is a fake bush. Not good enough. Not good enough for old Ubisoft. Let's take care of these guys and then we'll check our map.
Spotted one. There.
Skell's villa was unreal. Wish I'd looted the place when I had the chance. Let's say Skell is dumb enough to go back there, which, let's face it, he isn't. What could he do there? They got trashed. Enemy forces!
Terrible shot. I need to get in the groove of it. Oh, did it drop any ammo? Sorry, buddy.
Here.
You ain't getting one on me. Then we need to go northwest. Let's go northwest. We'll go here, and then we'll probably start moving east again. Alright, let's walk. Let's roleplay walk. And people complain about the animations in this game, but I like them. I like the animations. I like that the game is dynamic in that way. Summer's Homestead. I like the movement mechanics. I do enjoy them. It took a while to get used to. Like, you have to be careful when moving in the environment. And I don't want Ubisoft to be like, nobody likes it, so we're gonna, instead of improving on it, we're just gonna remove it. Which is the Bethesda way of handling things. Oh, it's a unbalanced game mechanic that we could improve to not be unbalanced? Either make it worse, or remove it. Just look at stealth in Starfield. Stealth is incredibly strong in Skyrim. So what did they do in Starfield? Made it completely pointless. Oh, spellcrafting led to broken, overpowered spells that the player could get access to. Well, instead of improving on it, nah, remove it. It is no longer a game mechanic. Oh, attributes too complicated for the simple player to understand? Remove it. And just saying here, if the player is too stupid, as a stupid video game player, if the player is too stupid to understand the game mechanics, maybe they shouldn't play the game. Maybe they should be gatekept. Or, here's a better option. Maybe the developers should get better at tutorializing the mechanics, so that the player can understand it better. But we all know that's not going to happen either. Okay, that's a bit more northwest, so... in these other buildings. Let's finish my tea. Okay. Oh! I was picking up the keyboard while also still using it, which made my hand slip. Because, you know, refer to the part where I'm stupid. Yeah, this is comfy. There is an auto walk feature in this game, but to get it to work is kind of a ball ache, so I just don't bother. Where in Skyrim, it's just a button press. Now, these are friendly civilians that we have taken upon ourselves to try and protect. Now, I think eventually I need to decorate my group to look like me, but I also like being unique, because I'm a super special snowflake that likes being unique. Oh, I see Vasly's still in his ghillie suit, but oh well. I guess it's fine. Wait, okay, I was like, where is it? It's over here. Okay, that's all there. And then we're gonna go northwest to do the main story mission. Because we're in the area. Oh, there's sounds with the animation? Ubisoft. You're spoiling me. Now, I like Ubisoft games, just generally they're not very good, and Ubisoft just can't help themselves in fucking up constantly. And generally speaking, I like Ubisoft. I just don't like the people in charge. But that's a topic for another time. Hell, so many people complain about Ubisoft Paris. But I like Ubisoft Paris. When it comes to Wildlands and Breakpoint, they can make good content. When they're allowed to. When they're allowed to do what they do, then it makes some good stuff. Look at Operation Motherland. That was a really good, you know, I would say DLC, but that comes with the connotation that you have to pay for it. It's a DLC-sized, free update with plenty of content, its own story, new game mechanics, new unlocks, and I don't know if any of that is really, like, I don't know if you really have to pay for any of that, or like if you could, like, I suppose you could pay for the earnable currency, but nobody does that. Nobody does that. So, like, you know, Operation Motherland was such a love letter from the developers. And then Ubisoft threw it all away for NFTs. They garnered so much goodwill from Operation Motherland. And they threw it all away for NFTs. And look where that got them now. Ooh, saltpeter. I want that. I want that. And old rocket shells. And I think I saw more saltpeter over here. Sometimes it's hard to tell between saltpeter and rocks. Reminds me, I should throw some Breakpoint survival rules development on the picker wheel. Because I'm not going to use my survival rules on this run, but I will use them eventually. I just need to kind of polish them a bit. Especially considering there's new items in the game that haven't been added to my survival rule set since I last worked on it. And by new items, I mean these items have been in the game for a while, but they're not in my survival rule set, so they need to get added. Least of all, I can use the mod Unlock Everything to help with that. Okay.
Josiah, what is this? I found some of the others. Johnson. Weaver. They were good men. What is Walker after?
He's lost it. Ever since that shit went down with Vaughn. I should have stopped him then.
You know, Vaughn was worthless.
Sure. But it didn't have to go down that way. What did you do?
There was, I thought someone was gonna shoot me.
This is our village, Vaughn. These are fucking allies.
She had a weapon. Yeah, she had a gun.
Well, I don't see no fucking gun.
No, she had a weapon. See? She left me no choice.
You gotta be kidding me.
You're done. You have wasted too much of my fucking time as it is.
No, you can't do this to me.
You did this to you.
No, this is your fault. You kept riding me,
Oh, Christ.
pushing me. You don't. You don't. Oh, man, my dad is gonna hear what you did to me.
You fucking worm. You cry to your daddy? That what you're gonna do? Every single time you fuck up, you put the blame on someone else, don't you? Anytime you're in trouble, you just wait for that daddy of yours to swoop on in, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Your daddy, he ain't here.
Fuck you. I'm a good soldier. I'm a good soldier!
You are a worthless fucking human being.
Hey. Come on. Vaughn, give me your weapon. Come on. Walker.
I've had enough.
Walker, what the hell did you do? He was done.
Well, now he's done. Besides, if I didn't kill that worthless pogue, whole village might have come after us.
Hey, this ain't right, Walker! You know the rest.
I know you didn't testify. You kept him out of the brig.
I should have said something. Then we wouldn't be in the shitstorm.
No. You did good.
Tell that to my soldiers he just shot.
You find anything at Skell? This was in the computer lab.
Well, that underground lab must still be in one piece. Let's go check it out.
I don't know. I want to recon Walker's men. Find out what he's after.
You see any familiar faces? Don't assume they're friendly.
You too. We'll link up back here.
I'm sure for the sake of continuity, they, design continuity, they just had Josiah in his outfit that he's going to be in for the whole game. But it kind of makes you think. When did Josiah Hill turn? Did he turn immediately on, landing? Or was he always in his pocket? Always in Walker's back pocket. Okay. Now where? East. Just straight east. Hi, ooh-wee. Chill going up my back. It's too warm. I suppose I can turn my AC up. It's too warm to not run the AC. But even with the AC on, it's too cold. Yeah, turn it up to 65. Just a little bit too chilly on 60. Okay. So east it is. Voice feels pretty good right now, but we'll see how it is at the 2-hour mark. Maybe switch to the TTS later. I tell you what, though. This TTS program is pretty good. It's designed pretty well. I think I picked the right camo for this area. Very, very bright greens, very yellowish greens. Can't tell if this is because I'm at an angle or if there's because someone was nearby. That's why the animations really tell a lot. Yep, I can hear vocalizing to the north. This do be what swamp-like areas are like. Kind of like a Vietnam on this hill. Do see a structure over there. That is a man-made structure. Let's go check it out. Might even be a tactical cache. Certainly had the camo netting for it. This looks a little big to be a cache, though. Just can't see anything with all this fog and mist. And I like it. I like that visibility is not always a guarantee. Yeah, I can't see shit. I think where I'm going is right ahead of us. Unless that's just a rock. It's just a rock. Oh, wrong button. Okay, still more to the east. Yep, there it is. That's where we're going. To that church. Okay. Anything I can take here? Well, there's this. There's kiwi or potatoes. I think it's kiwi. A Okay, where to now? To the east once again. To the stinking slough. And then I'll need to go south to here and then east to the port. Oh my goodness. Let's take the car, actually. Oh, come on, game. Like, for fuck's sake. I pressed left, and it was like, turn left immediately and all the way. Like, I tapped it. And now that I'm tapping it now, or in the last couple moments where I got stuck, it didn't want to turn at all. Go figure. Okay. They do have some things here, so we'll check it out. Seems to be a medical research. Hmm. Oh, there's intel to the very tip here. Oh, yep. Should have seen it. Still missing part 1. Looks like the place to be. Pomegranate. Oh, it's wild tomato. Oh no, I'm a tomato. Should we dump the truck and take a boat? Hmm. Come on, get on the boat. Oh, well. God damn it. Trying not to have them teleport, and the only way for them to get on is to teleport. Ubisoft. Ubi Dooby. Welcome in. Why so Canadian? Welcome in. Gotta drink some water. Just had to make sure my glass was still on the table there. Can't have it falling off. There they are. My drone is trying to scan something and it's confusing me. That's what it's trying to scan. A civilian with intel. My game just freaked out? Welcome in, Mr. Necro. Good, if he had AMD, I would pop a cap on his booty. Merry time zone as well. Welcome in. I think I'm gonna turn the TTS on. Just not for the broadcaster. Because I'm having a hard time paying attention to chat because I'm too busy in the game. There. But yeah, my TV screen went blue, and I thought the game crashed. But no, the game just literally stopped displaying. Oh, Ubisoft.
Please.
Indeed. Because I was like, oh, the game crashed. Oh well, we'll just relaunch. But then, like, it was still running. So I was like, what? Huh? Okay, well, I think that's enough of that.
Switching to night vision.
How far is that? I could probably hit that.
Bad guys, danger close. We're in the clear.
How far away is this?
On your toes. We got hostiles nearby.
That is not rendering in. Good job, Ubisoft. Well, at least one sentry is down. We gotta take care of the power, and we gotta take care of the rocket guy. It's infill from over here. Come on, let me climb the dock.
Let me see what we're up against.
Clean kill, Ghost.
Okay.
Eyes on a hostile. Getting in position. On target. We're set. Hostile down, Kirsty. Rock and roll.
I don't know how that guy didn't notice that.
Echo 2's hit! He's dead! They're here!
my mobility with pistols is very fast, so I didn't get used to it. I'm even moving pretty good right now.
Hey, no, please.
Game! The game just locked up my movement for no reason. It was like, oh yes, you shall not move for a good second. Well, that completely fucked my stealth. Thanks, Ubisoft. You shall not move.
Combat drone deployed.
Got one there.
I even pressed left so the character would move left, and he was like, no, just get stuck on the
Creature out there.
forklift. Turns out I am not
I'm
forklift
here.
certified.
Laying down fire. Ghost lead. Starting scan.
Now I can see everything. Get him! Got you a live one. Good one. Hostiles hit.
Hi, Remy. What do you want? Don't bite me. Hi. What do you want, little baby? Hi. I give you scritches. That's the sort of thing that gets me to stop playing this game. Very often is when it does shit like that. Although this is entertaining.
One shot, one kill.
Hi,
Drone
Remy.
shut down. Tossing the grenade out.
That'll do some damage.
Hit one.
Hi, Remy. What you looking at?
Blasted him.
Yeah, when the game just decides you can't move, you're not allowed to move, and then it completely bungles the stealth, then it's like, ah, yes. I can see why people don't like this game. Now, I personally have a lot of patience, so while it...
Throwing a live one.
Nice going.
So while it doesn't particularly perturb me right now, if this were to keep happening, then it might get me to go back to the picker wheel.
It's like they were relaxing. They just think we left.
Because that's the thing about both Wildlands and Breakpoint. When the game fucks up and punishes the player, it tends to be a recurring issue.
There's always John Yakuza Carl smile.
Well, once we're done with Ubisoft, or excuse me, once we're done with Assassin's Creed, the franchise, assuming I can even get a new PC by the time I get to Shadows, then the next franchise run will be Yakuza. Just that
Nice one, killer.
we have a picker wheel full of a bunch of random choices, including Assassin's Creed, that it could take us a while to get through any of our games. So I don't want to add too many to the current.
I want this in writing as I am gonna hold it to ULUL.
Yes. I don't want to add too much to the picker wheel right now, but once a game gets finished, it will likely get removed from the picker wheel. and then a new game will get added. Now, if it's Skyrim or Fallout 4 or something, then it's probably going to stay on the picker wheel. But it still means that, you know, when I'm done with the entire Assassin's Creed franchise, then Yakuza will get added, so.
Listen up. There may be hostiles in the area.
Which, of course, means it'll be a random choice whether we play a Yakuza game or a different game on a particular stream. So.
Roger. Moving to the target.
Then I'll take the commander.
Good to go. I have the hostile.
There's still one more
Roger.
guy.
Moving. Ready, boss.
No.
Roger that. Moving now. Ready to shoot. Roger. Getting in position. Copy that. Targeting the CO. Clear. They're gone. Well done.
Now, I am enjoying Assassin's Creed, and I did genuinely want to play it on stream. But Assassin's Creed is there to placate Kitty, and then Yakuza will be there to placate you. But I am genuinely looking forward to playing those games. So, I just need to kind of figure out which Yakuza games are in the order. You know, the correct order of playing the games, and then getting all of them. Now, of course, Mr. Necro, I believe you've gifted me the first one, technically. That being Yakuza 0. So, I think that's the one we're starting
I think I
with.
gifted you a few potentially.
You gifted me a few, but I think it was Yakuza 0. That's the first one. Certainly, Yakuza Pirate Yakuza. The Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii game is like, you know, if my PC can run it, but it probably should be able to. And who knows, maybe I'll even have PC upgrades by the time I get to that game. But that game looks stupid, but I say that respectfully. It looks so stupid that it's probably an incredible amount of fun. And I say that like stupid in a good way. Okay. Okay, I gotta find the rest of the loot.
Found a massively upvoted chronological order. Will DM you it?
Sure. And certainly if there's any DLC content that I would need to buy that adds story content, I would be interested in buying that. But I'm pretty sure the DLC for Yakuza games usually just entails it's a new outfit or a weapon skin or something like that. Like, you know, a golden bat or whatever. But if there's any story content DLC that I might be interested in purchasing that. Because I'll be coming into some money fairly soon. And I kind of need to reconvene with a caseworker for Social Security because I don't know if you know, Mr. Necro, but I will be receiving adult child disability as well as SSI. So, yes, I am a certified man-child now, as I like to joke.
What?
So,
Adult child.
Basically, I am disabled to the point that I am a dependent of my father, who I am, and since I'm, his biological son, and I'm an adult, my disability is to the point that I am considered an adult child, as far as disability is concerned. But
Hello there.
because of that, I'm going to be getting more.
I see.
I'm going to be
It's
getting.
a dependency base.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be getting more money.
Any clue how I can find this location?
But SSI still probably is like,
Thanks.
you have a bank limit of $2,000. So I might have to look for excuses to spend money. So, I'll probably be able to buy more games, buy more DLC in the future, and I will be getting back pay for the adult child disability, since I was eligible since November of last year. So that's what they consider for back pay. Now, granted, because it was November of last year, it's probably not going to be a whole lot of back pay, but more than nothing is better than, well, nothing. It's literally better than nothing, so I might be spending that on PC parts. So certainly if it's going to cut into my $2,000 limit, I'm going to have to spend it anyways. So did I get all the loot? No, there's still a gun and a collectible. I think the gun is to the northeast. Hold on. Oh. Oh my goodness. That was pretty darn good. Haven't really stretched since I woke up. That's something I should do every time I wake up. It's kind of just stretch. I stretch a little bit when I wake up just because, I tend to wake up with aches and pains, so like stretching a bit always helps, but nothing, I don't really do anything particular about it, just kind of rotate. Oh, let's read that. By read that, I mean I'm going to go over here and point at it with my cursor.
Speen.
Speen indeed. What was it? Ah, here. It was technical data. Okay. Oh, I see. This is future content that has been added to the overall game world instead of dynamic. Cool. Thanks, Ubisoft. Voice is already feeling a bit strained, so I might switch to the TTS soon. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Oh, I know. This is what I'm looking for. So we go this way.
Activating night vision goggles.
Neck feels better though. Best part of having night vision with my current equipment setup is I have an IR illuminator, which is to say invisible flashlight. Only visible in night vision. And it would be really cool if the next Ghost Recon game had enemies who had night vision, specifically making it so that basic low-level enemies couldn't see you in the dark, making turning off the base's power at night really useful. But then they could add an enemy type that can see in the dark using night vision goggles, and you could be like, well, I'm a low-level Ghost Recon guy, I have a flashlight I can add to my gun, but then people who don't use night vision can see it, but then people in night vision get temporarily blinded. But if you're using an IR illuminator, then the people without night vision couldn't see it, but then people with night vision could, and potentially be blinded by it. But that is, of course, if I was making the next Ghost Recon game. We all know that's not going to happen. Now, of course, we know next to nothing about the next Ghost Recon game. I don't even believe the leaks at this point. The leaks say it's somewhere in Asia, and that it's inspired by Call of Duty as far as Call of Duty's campaign is concerned. It wants to have moral, impactful choices, which I'll believe that when I see it. But I don't know if I believe the leaks, and we have seen no news for Ghost Recon yet this year, which means we haven't heard anything for Ghost Recon since about 2021, 2022, when they stopped developing this game. So we get to look forward to nothing, really, for Ghost Recon. Because there's currently no news. And personally, I think Ubisoft knows that they cannot afford any more controversies this year. So they are staying...
And they just dropped DLC for Division 2. So who knows if Ghost is being worked on.
Well, it's different studios. But I think what Ubisoft is doing is... they are staying quiet because they know they can't afford any other controversies for the rest of the year. And either they're scared or they're angry. Probably both. So they're like, whatever, we'll come back next year. But yeah, the studio that works on the Division 2 is not the same studio that works on Ghost Recon. Same way that it's not the same studio that works on Assassin's Creed or The Crew 2 or stuff like that. Also, welcome in, Bio Skyline. Welcome in. And that's another game that we'll have to add to the picker wheel when another game gets finished. Is The Division 1. Because I do own it now.
And hi.
Yes, hello. Because with Ubisoft being such a massive company, they have lots of different studios. Because Ubisoft is a publishing company, but they have multiple development studios under their care. Some literally called Ubisoft X Location, and some just being smaller indie studios attached to Ubisoft. So.
Yeah. Those wolves don't have anything that I don't have. We're under attack!
This is why I wish I could turn off the IR illuminator sometimes, because it was a bit too bright and I couldn't see my laser. Which I guess just means if we're close quarters, I gotta be first person and not be over the shoulder. I turn this light off. Alright, where are we going? We could take a boat so we can discover Ballany Bank. I'm about to switch to the TTS for my voice because my voice is already getting strained, so wish I could get to the 2-hour mark, but I think we're gonna go switch to the TTS right now just so I can save my voice. But I'm glad I can still use it sometimes. It's just getting It is wearing on me mentally that I can't really use my
Gabi's
voice all the
hydrate.
time. Hydrate indeed. I'll be sure to do that. Which one is it? I think yes. Okay. I am muting now.
Back to my robot voice poopapeepee. Not the right voice LMAO.
Test test. Okay, it worked now.
What do you think these rumors of crashed choppers are all about?
Spotted one. There.
Feeling mighty hostile right about now.
Got one. Over there.
Located a bad guy. Over there.
Night vision on.
Hostile identified. Over there.
I don't mind it so much here. Those ghosts don't stand a chance in hell. You see Skell's villa?
Shit! We're going back. Get on, you ghost lead.
I've never seen dudes as obsessed with their work as those wolves. Hey, I heard Skell's Villa is as big as a small city. Whoa, what's that sound? Whatever.
Okay, we're clear here.
We got company.
Bad guy spotted.
Got a hostile position there. Heads up. Bad guy over there.
Breacher sighted.
This is Central. Reinforcements needed in Wild Coast.
Hey, don't relax just yet.
Got a hostile.
Something made a noise out there. Might as well go take a look. Not a
Raj,
damn
I got you, man.
thing.
Moving to the target.
Guess I better keep looking, huh?
Prepared to fire.
Man, this night is playing tricks on me. There can't be anything out there.
Killed him. Nice shooting. Located a bad guy over there. Eyes on a hostile.
Bad guy spotted.
Visual on camp commander. Heads up. Bad guy over there. Spotted one. There. There's a breacher.
Imagine having enough money to buy a whole island. The other side's got ghosts, we got wolves. I like our chances. We should be front row at the fire. Ghostly wolves. We'll probably be dead before it starts.
Put my night goggles on. That's it. All good.
Slow down. We got bad guys. Commander on target.
Shit! Way to get some. Got a hostile position there.
Got one. Over there.
I don't know. Keep a lookout. They may still be lurking around.
Got a hostile.
Everybody okay? I don't see anybody in my sector. I don't see anybody either, so
Hostile identified. Over there.
Watch your shit. Something's out here. Something's definitely up. No more hostiles on my side. My side's clear too. Stay focused. We're clear here. They're gone. Still too easy. Keep your eyes open. Oh yeah. Enemy
Don't take any chances until we find these guys.
Don't let these assholes get past us! Enemy activity! Get ready to hold your position! Stay low. Stay low. Hey, find their location ASAP!
Located a bad guy. Over there.
Activity! Get ready to defend your position!
I see a support
We
unit,
make our
boss.
stand here! No one gets past!
Marking a breacher.
Ah, freaking block!
Got one. Over there.
Heads up. Bad guy over there.
There's probably nothing there. Sleep there.
Bad guy spotted.
Get a breacher.
Commencing search. Not that I can see a damn thing out here. It's all quiet over here. Damn. Huh. I guess I was wrong.
Give me free internet love on YouTube. https://www.youtube.com/channel/ucstwzlrofdf2sz0arpwdakw.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Nice shot, boss.
LOL. Watch Twitch get mad at me for having a link to my YouTube channel considering how they're handling multi-streaming. Granted, I'm not multi-streaming right now, but still.
Onoda LOL.
Support unit identified. Got a hostile position there. I see a breacher.
your mark, Ghost Lead.
So what I'm about to do is a pro gamer move. If you switch to the Panther class, you get a class item that I like to call Panther Piss.
AHH that.
When you use it, you cover yourself in a anti-drone detection spray, making you damn near undetectable by drones. And since there's a drone behemoth nearby, we can go in, grab the items and leave without having to fight it, haha think. Good old Panther piss trick. Robots are too stupid.
Shit, we got a drone up. Spotted one, there. Eyes on a hostile. Behemoth drone on target.
There's a gun turret.
Copy that. Hey, we can use it if we can get to it.
All clear here.
stop. Maneuvering in position. Good to go. Locked on. Got him. They're down.
Good hits.
All clear here.
Okay, it's past 2 hours. That means it's time for a break. Let's get up, move around, and do all that sort of stuff. Gonna also make a coffee. Be right back, enjoy the tunes. Alright, we're back. And I have a coffee, Peepo coffee. Back to the game. Just a moment, I'm getting messaged. Okay, we're good for now.
On your toes, everyone. We got hostiles in the area.
No one ever said you had to like it.
Reacher on the
These ghosts should
objective.
just give up and turn themselves in. Jeez! Wake up, damn
Sweet
it!
shot,
Where are
Ghostly.
you?
Got one. Over there. Got a hostile.
Got a commander marked. Spotted one. There. Copy, boss. Moving there.
Sooner or later, those ghosts will learn they don't have a
Sit here, boss. Let me get a clean shot. On you go, Ghost Lead. Get him, Breacher. Okay, Ghost Lead. We're clear.
Rock and roll.
to position.
On target. We're set. Got him. They're down.
Good hits.
Alright, I need to move. Here they come. Hold up, I'm gonna go see what's what. Eyes up!
Scalesville is
Nice,
huge.
Ghostly!
Probably looted by now.
But don't talk to me about this shit. I had a friend there. He had 2 weeks left and was gonna go home to see his wife and his new daughter. I catch a ghost out here, with or without scale, I'm cutting it through.
Think we're good? No, no, no!
guys. Danger close. Commander on target.
I'll give you a better look.
Now they can't hide.
Stay vigilant. Any hostiles on scan. Maneuvering to the target.
I had nightmares for months after Afghanistan.
Is that your boss?
Work. I just wish I didn't love it so much. Check your rounds.
This is a wild ride,
Make sure you
that's
got a
for
full
sure.
load.
Okay, sir.
Solid work.
I had to be around the wolves for a whole afternoon once.
I'll get a better look of the area.
Now we have an advantage over
I will eat him for breakfast.
There's a whole swarm of them.
getting in position.
He's dead! Enemy troops are in the area!
Ready, Ghost Lead.
Nice shooting.
Word is the Freeport folks ran into
Clear. Somebody let me know when we can stop looking.
Hey, have you seen what the drone teams have been working on? Of course not. It's all classified.
What the? Flashbang! What's that? God, I can't see!
Cool, let's go.
Jesus, nothing. I'll keep looking.
All clear here.
Bad guys close by.
Bad guy spotted.
Anybody who shows up here looking for a fight ain't all there. If someone pops off, I'm keeping my head down.
Heads up. Bad guys are close.
Who's this now? We got hostiles in the area.
Heads up. Bad guy over there. Eyes on hostile.
Drink. Some. Water.
And he was gone before we could get a shot off.
Some ranger you must have been.
Ah, blow me. We looked around for another 20 minutes. Then Rourke steps in something, almost takes his leg clean off. It was like a goddamn bear trap, but like...
I have eyes on a support unit.
Asshole doesn't even know how good he had it.
Marking a breacher.
Copy, boss. Moving there.
Those ghosts don't stand a chance. Only a matter of time before they're neutralized.
All set. Okay, Ghost Lead. Batman in sight.
Damn! Shit!
Down, Ghost Lead.
Well done.
All clear here.
ready to shoot. Killed him.
Wake up. Hostiles in the area.
On alert. We got bad guys close by.
Immediate reinforcements needed. Hey, don't let them catch you slipping. say Skell is dumb enough to go back there, which, let's face it, he isn't. What could he do there? Behind our back. No movement to report, soldier. Nah, no movement over here. Word from Freeport is that the mission hit some snags. Wonder what happened. Someone must have screwed up. Skell has enough. We've been out here forever. Still.
Get company. Stay sharp. Now you're just showing off. I got eyes on a gun turret. Located a bad guy over there. Spotted one there. Hostile identified. Over there.
I'll size him up. Starting scan.
That's why we gotta keep him locked down.
They more than outnumber us. Take care.
Let me get a clean shot. Set here, boss. Okay, Ghost Lead. We're clear.
Solid work.
Roger. Moving to target.
Scanning the location.
This will help. On your go, Ghost Lead.
Scan through the tunnels.
Got enemies in the area. They came to play.
We got troops in contact.
Gonna hit him!
Combat drones out. Target hit. Get him.
Getting eyes on the area.
Let's do some damage.
Be cautious. There's a caller out there.
Blasted him.
Sharp! We got enemy reinforcements.
Hostiles hit.
Stay.
Hostile in sight. There. Heads up. Bad guy over there.
Got a grenade for ya!
Drone batteries out.
Hope this works. Sweet that right about now.
Shot one of them.
Keep tight. Check your...
Got one.
Eyes on a hostile.
Stay.
Nailed him. Enemy radio operator down. Heads up. Bad guy over there.
Ubisoft. Explain to me why I can't climb over this.
Light him up!
Grenade! Get down!
Enemies hit! All clear here.
First, it doesn't transition from climbing over a railing into crouch quick enough so I could hide in the bush and be sneaky peeky. And then second, it's not letting me climb a clearly climbable object at all. One more fuck up Ubisoft, and I will switch games and come back to Breakpoint another day. We got the chat. Umpity ump.
Who's this now? We got hostiles in the area. Got one. Over there.
Roger that. Moving now. Eyes on a hostile. Target. We're set. Clear. They're gone.
Rock and roll.
I see a breacher.
Nothing else to do?
Okay, fuck off. He's seeing me through the tree LMAO. Welp, that was Ubisoft's last fuck up for the day. It's back to the picker wheel, baby. And because I want to game more, we will be going past 4 hours today. So, picker wheel then. From one tactical shooter to the next. Let's get it fired up. We'll do one match, then take a break.